I live and work in Spain, making roughly 1,000 euros a month, which in America is nothing, but in Spain is more than enough to live. I only work 16 hours a week, and I'm able to afford a super nice apartment in the city center of Madrid. Food costs me 20 euros a week. My electric bill is like 30 euros a month. I don't have to worry about gas or a car payment or insurance because the public transportation system is so world class that you don't even need a car at all. Madrid is like the New York of Spain, except if you were living in the city center of New York, you'd have to be making literally at least 5 grand a month, and that's extremely lowballing it. Just their way of life in general, like, is so much more relaxed and just taking time to enjoy life rather than just working constantly. They literally have a siesta in the middle of the day where they take 3 hours to go nap or go to a coffee shop to hang out with friends. Like, the American mind cannot fathom. It's just crazy to me because, like, you've been told growing up your whole life that America's the best country in the world. That's just so far from the truth. And it's like very obvious how much worse it is now that I've gotten out.
Hey everybody, welcome back, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Lumi, and today we're going to be looking at 5 TikToks about the cost of living crisis in America. Now this first one, I've been seeing this a lot lately. Like, more and more people are just moving out of the US. I think it's just going to get worse as time goes on. Well, if things don't get better, of course. We'll see what the next 4 years brings us. I'm not too optimistic, but that's me. I'm just kind of a realist. Yeah, and the thing she says at the end really resonates with me because, I mean, I was also told that, we're all told that if you're born in the U.S. and you grew up here, you're always constantly reminded, oh, the U.S. is the best country in the world, we're number one, blah, blah, blah. And when you become an adult, you realize how difficult, I mean, I wouldn't say it's always been this way, but recently it's gotten so bad where it's like, okay, American citizens can't even live like a normal life anymore. It's like everything has to be paycheck to paycheck, and it only benefits, like, the US feels like it only benefits like the ultra wealthy. And it's just gotten so difficult lately. I don't know, it's a real shame. Also, just a quick reminder, I'm still doing that PlayStation Network gift card giveaway. So go ahead and click on this video if you want to enter and learn more about that.
Living on $1,200 a month should be outlawed. Like, the very fact that there are people in America in 2024 that's living on $1,200 a month and that's all that they get is absolutely insane to me. But it's only one way they're doing it, and I'm going to tell you about how. The income that people are receiving for $1,200 a month is Social Security. And according to this article, they're saying that Social Security is expected to run out in 2035. Now, while that sounds like a long time away, I remember when I was a kid, and I used to see on the news, because my grandma would always watch the news, I remember they would be on TV, and like the Republicans would be like, you guys better stop your spending and be more responsible, talking to like Congress, and they would be like, you're mortgaging our kids' future. And I was thinking to myself, oh, okay, well, the future is now. I'm the kid, clearly. But the people that are receiving Social Security that's only getting $1,200 a month are managing to live because of one reason. Now, I hate to state the obvious, but y'all, they're homeowners. And I know it's really cool right now to get on the internet and talk about, oh, well, it'll never be your house if you gotta have property taxes and you gotta pay insurance. It's ridiculous. Well, baby, let me tell you something. If I was making $1,200 a month, I would definitely be more comfortable spending $300 a month on property taxes than $2,000 or more on principal, interest, taxes, and insurance if I buy a house late in life and or rent. So America was built on this promise that if you work for so many years, you were supposed to end up getting 3 things when you retire: pension, 401k, and Social Security. Well, pension ain't really a thing no more. 401k is kind of hit or miss now. So then that leaves Social Security, which goes back to the $1,200 a month that I was talking about. Now, I don't know if y'all know how much Social Security is, but that's really, seriously a real number. It's hardly ever $2,000 a month. But the other part of that was, one, you're supposed to have a paid off house. So that was going to drastically reduce your expenses. And the other part that people still don't talk about is the fact that you were supposed to be sharing all of these bills and debt with a spouse. Because when your spouse dies, you get their Social Security. So anyway, I say all of that to say, what is your plan? And when I say what is your plan, I say so very seriously, because I get it. When you 25, 30, you might not see it. But when you hit 41 and you don't own no house, 51, you don't own no house, 61, and you don't own a house. Like, how are you going to seriously afford your life if you can't even scrape up money for a down payment?
Yeah, she's absolutely right. This whole thing about how we're supposed to just rely on Social Security when we get older, like I don't believe it anymore. It might be great for like my parents and maybe Gen X. Wait, who came after boomers? I think it was Gen X, no? Or like the silent generation. Um, anyway, I don't think my generation is gonna see Social Security payments. Like they say it's gonna run out by 2035. You know, I'm still gonna be relatively young at that age, nowhere near close to retirement. So yeah, it sucks how you have to pay Social Security. Like there's no way out of it, and it really sucks knowing that like someone like me has to pay for it, and at the same time knowing that I'm never gonna see a dime of that money probably. Like it's just money down the tubes, really.
I would like for you to tell me how much you think my rent is, or how much you think it should be based off of the apartment tour I'm about to give you. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you how much I actually pay, and you're probably going to be shocked.
So we're gonna start here at the front door. I do live in an apartment complex and we are on the second floor. So this is the front door. You come in. To the right there is a hall closet that I just use for the trash can and obviously the cat food because now they're going crazy since I opened the door. So just a little storage closet. Keep going around and we've got the kitchen. No new appliances. They're all old appliances. No new countertops. It's like the really crappy laminate countertops. The dishwasher barely works. Don't be fooled by the nice fancy faucet. I installed that myself. It's mine. I also took the cabinet doors off of these two cabinets to give myself some open shelving and it's really cute. And also don't mind the dirty apartment because I did not clean up for this. Attached to the kitchen we have the living room. It's all an open concept. There's nothing separated. No dining room or nothing. So I have the living room here. This is my ceiling fan. I installed this myself. There was not one here. There was a plug in the ceiling for electrical, so I knew I could put one there, so I didn't install electrical myself, don't worry. But this is my ceiling fan. It did not come with the apartment. Another view of the living room from the other side. The carpet is not new at all. It was not replaced before we moved in. It's not like dirty or gross or smelly or anything, thankfully, but it was not new when we moved in. That's also my light fixture. I did that one also myself. We do have a decent sized balcony, which I love. All our other balconies have been really small, so I love the size of this one, and the cats love going outside. So past the living room, we have the hallway. 2 doors here. This one is the laundry room. It did come with washer and dryer, which is great. It is an old washer and dryer, nothing new or updated again, but I actually prefer older washing machines than newer ones. It has an agitator, which I love. I just love an old washing machine. I feel like my clothes actually get clean. Potato out. The second closet over here is just another storage closet. I installed another shelf here again. I just keep like the vacuum and steamer and all that kind of good stuff in here. To the right of that, we have the bathroom. This is just a 1-bedroom apartment, so there's just one bathroom. So you walk in, you can't open the door all the way because my litter box is on the other side there. But you come in, toilet. The bathtub is actually a really nice size. I love it. Do not look at that hair on the wall. That's gross. Vanity here, a nice size vanity, but only one sink. A medicine cabinet, all my decor, obviously, but again, nothing in this apartment is updated at all. It's still all the old flooring, all old appliances, all old everything, okay? And then on the other side of the hallway is the bedroom. Just a very basic bedroom, a double window, which is like wobbly, question mark. I don't think it's supposed to be a little bit wobbly like that. That's concerning. But bedroom, again, if you take out all of my lovely decor, you will realize it's such a basic apartment, basic bedroom. But it's a decent size, but also not that big. We do have to have our desk and everything in here, so there's not a lot of space. And we only have a queen size bed. I can't even open my closet door all the way because of the nightstand, and it's a normal size nightstand. My messy bookshelves, and then the closet is a walk-in closet. It is the biggest closet we've had. So when you walk in, I have enough room to have the dresser in here, so that saves space in the bedroom. We have hanging here and here. It's hard to tell from here how big the closet is, but it is a decent size. It's the largest one that we've had, like I said, so it is nice.
And that's it. That's our whole entire apartment. Now I want you to guess how much our rent is. We are in Connecticut, if that helps. So put your guesses down below, and in a sec I will tell you what we actually pay. So for our rent with fees and everything, because there's always your base rent and then they always add on your fees like amenity fees, trash fees. So rent with all of our fees and everything, $2,000 a month for a 750 square foot apartment. A 1-bedroom apartment. How are people ever able to afford to buy a house and like move up in the world? I have absolutely no idea, because I definitely thought when we moved into our first apartment when I was like 22, 23, and it was a 1-bedroom apartment, 750 square feet, surely by the time I'm 28, we would have at least a bigger apartment. But no, because the prices have gone up so much, we are still in the same size, same quality apartment that we were when we were 22, 23. It blows my mind. Rent prices are crazy.
Yeah, I'll admit I was guessing like 1800 to 2200. So yeah, that makes sense. 2000. But man, that's a lot of money for a 1 bedroom. In Connecticut, I think I would have imagined it would have been like maybe like 1500. Like once she said her, where her location is, I was like, oh, maybe it's a little bit cheaper. But no, $2,000 for that. Yeah, no, that's wild. All right, guys, I think that's gonna be it for this one. I think I'm actually gonna split this video into two. It's kind of long and kind of heavy. We talk about some pretty serious issues, but issues that I care about and I am currently going through. So, still living at home, and I'm trying to move out. Well, I moved back in actually. I used to live with my ex-girlfriend, but I had to move back in once we broke up. So, but yeah, I'm still trying to make that move out happen. Trying to find a good job. The job hunt's still going on, but yeah, hopefully soon that'll get better for me. But anyway, leave me a like if you like this video, dislike it if you dislike it. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, or if there's anything you want me to cover next, and consider subscribing if you enjoy this sort of thing. But anyway, hope you all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.